morning, Golden Valley. As some of you may know, today we have a lockdown drill. So here to lead us through it is Mr. De La Pena. But before we take it over to him, let's take it over to the pledge.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Now, that's all from us, so let's take it over to Mr. De La Pena.
Good morning, Grizzlies. This is Assistant Principal De La Pena with an important message about school safety. Most everyone has heard of a lockdown. In most cases, the situation is off campus, unrelated to the school. And we only need a lockdown out of an abundance of caution. Today, we will conduct a classroom safety activity to prepare ourselves should a worst-case active threat scenario ever happen here. This is clearly a sensitive topic. Active shooter situations in public places are exceedingly rare. More than 98,000 schools operate normally and safely every day in the United States. However, violent tragedies have happened, and the safety of our students and staff means everything to us. It's understandable that some people may find the conversation uncomfortable or frightening, but we hope you may also find it reassuring to know that, as a whole, our school is continuously thinking and planning how to best deal with this type of situation. Making sure we practice how to respond can keep lives safe. When tragic attacks have happened, nearly all of them have ended in 5 minutes or less. Knowing our options will save valuable time. Based on guidance from U.S. law enforcement agencies, there are 3 basic options if faced with a violent threat. Run, hide, and if those are no longer safe, fight. Number 1, you can always run away from a threat. 2, or seek a secure place to hide and or deny the threat access. 3, if there is no other choice, then you can incapacitate the threat to survive and protect others from harm. Hiding is making yourself as unnoticeable as possible. To be completely blunt, make sure you are not an easy target. You do not want to be seen. You do not want to be heard. You do not want to be reached easily. You should be hiding quietly, inside, away from view of the windows. At this time, you should make sure your cell phones are silent. Putting your phone on vibrate is helpful, but turning it off is best. Remember, you are hiding and it is important to stay quiet. Remain in your current position until we receive official directions. Nobody will ask you to open the door or leave the room until the police are clearing the campus. Please remain quiet while I give you some things to think about. Right now, we are practicing hiding from an intruder on campus who is a threat to our safety. Look around the room. What could you use to secure yourself or barricade the room? Take a moment to discuss with the group. Some people freeze up when they're scared. This is just human nature. Some of you can barricade the room while others hide and stay still. At this time, while remaining silent, think about what you would do if an intruder was able to force their way into the room or was already in the room in which you were hiding. What would you do? What could you use to defend and protect yourself? Are you moving from a hiding to a fighting mentality? Take a moment to discuss this with the group. Again, some people freeze up when scared. This is just human nature. Some will have the drive to fight, while others will feel the need to hide and stay still. Pretend you are hearing someone knock at the door and yelling, "Let me in," or "This is the police, open the door." What would you do? We do not want to open the door and risk the security of everyone inside. Police will have keys to open all doors, so never open the door. If you are outside and the doors are locked, you must rely on running instead of hiding. At this time, I want you to return to your seats. Let's talk about a few other important points. First, let's discuss an active threat lockdown announcement that happens when you are outside. Your response will most likely look a lot different than the lockdown we practice today. Once again, if an intruder is on campus who we feel is a threat to our safety, you have three options: run, hide, or fight. This morning, we practiced hiding, and we talked about what we could do to fight off an intruder as well. If you are in a classroom when a lockdown is called, then you can immediately hide. If an active threat lockdown happens during a time when you are out of class or at PE, your best option may be to run. To run away, run from the sounds and signs of danger. Run away as quickly as possible to a place where you can hide or escape the situation. Avoid getting yourself trapped. At our school, the bathrooms cannot be locked without a key. Stay away from the bathrooms or you could be trapped. Our cafeteria is an indoor area that is close by, but one whole wall is glass windows. Stay away from the cafeteria or run and hide if you are already in there. If running to safety causes you to be separated from school staff, you should, number one, stay safe. 2, contact family. Or 3, email gvconnect@heartdistrict.org as soon as possible to let us know your name and that you are okay. Our best defense against possible intruders is being aware of the surroundings. If you are hearing someone talk about things that make you nervous or don't feel that it's right in your gut, please talk to an adult. Get in the practice of paying attention to your immediate surroundings. The more alert we are, the safer we will all be. It's important for all of us to take the responsibility and report when we see or hear something that seems unusual. It's not okay to ignore these things. In fact, it's just the opposite. You may be saving lives.